There's something about being near the ocean that I've always been drawn to. As soon as we stepped onto the beach, an overwhelming sense of peace took over. The chaos of the waves crashing into the shore, coupled with the gentle breeze and hot, calming sun. We've been itching to explore more of the South, so we drove to the coast last Monday. We decided to stay on Tybee Island to start getting an idea of what camping out of my truck would look like. We plan on doing this a lot more in the near future. This would allow us to spend sunrise and sunset on the beach while exploring Savannah during the day. Best of both worlds. This city surprised me. I guess I didn't really know what to expect, but as soon as we drove into the streets for the first time, my eyes lit up. Savannah is one of those unique cities in the US that seems like it's built for life enjoyment. The small streets, the parks, the little shops and restaurants. It has this feeling that is quite rare for an American city. There is a sense of joy in the air. People out walking, sitting in the square, enjoying the sun. The amount of trees in Savannah spreads the harsh daylight in such a pleasant way. Everywhere I turned, it seemed like there was an interesting composition. Pool of light, old car, a pretty street. Trips like this are good reminders of what's important. They serve as a way to refocus on making every day more like this. Walking, exploring, taking pictures, capturing life. We didn't have anything specific planned, so we spent the days walking the streets as I did my best to take photos. It's been a long time since I've shot anything but film, so it was an interesting challenge to try to put my brain into photo mode. I used to do this so often in Rome and Boston, but now that feels like a distant memory. I think my brain is always in video mode. And although they're similar, I think they're also very different. And so putting my mind into that was a challenge. It is still moments like this, though, that I like to capture the most. In the moment, maybe insignificant, but priceless to look back on. You know, I was just talking to my friend Tang last night, who returned from a long trip in Europe and Vietnam. He had this spark in him that I haven't seen in years. His eyes were lit up as he described what he did, what he saw, what he ate. And when you're in the same place for too long, that spark can dwindle. And so that's what traveling does to you. Especially when you live in a place that isn't super inspiring. These moments of reflection on what could be and will be in the future are so important. So whenever I'm in a new place, I like to imagine what it would be like to live there. This could be my morning walk. We could sit on this street corner for a coffee. We could spend every sunset at the beach looking at the waves. And not to say that I want to move to Savannah, but putting myself in this mindset always excites me. And while I know it's not always the best to look too far into the future, I can't help myself to think like this when I'm in a new place. So whether it's a 3-month-long adventure or 3 days away from home, take that time to reflect and be encouraged that these moments won't be so fleeting and your ideal life might not be too far away.